Good evening, fellow users of the internet. My name's Tyler, otherwise known as D's Hips, and this is my first ever post on YouTube. As you can tell by the title of this video, as well as the thumbnail, it was inspired by a video a small streamer named Ludwig posted a few years back, titled something like, "Don't start streaming before you watch this." And in that video, he gets into a whole bunch of the nitty-gritty behind streaming, from content creation ideas to what streaming really means, how to become the biggest top 0.001% of streamers, which I'm sure is a very common goal among entry-level streamers, and things like that. The biggest thing I got from the video personally was in the first 5 or 6 minutes of the video, he challenges the user to write down a few of their goals for the first year of streaming, title of the video, as well as a couple streamers they'd like to emulate. Now I'm going to share my goals with you in just a few minutes, but I wanted to get that preface out of the way. But as of the posting of this video of April 17th, 2024, I have 0 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So you might be thinking to yourself, he asked you to write it down on a piece of paper to keep it to yourself as more of a private thing, but I think it's the same thing as posting it out into the ether, as keeping it on a post-it note and taping it to the bottom of my monitor. It's going to be between me and myself, and between me and you right now. I don't think anybody's ever going to watch this video, so we'll see how well that ages. Now, I wanted to break the goals section into 2 separate parts. The first part being actions that I have control over, and the second part being outcomes that I don't. And the reason I wanted to break them up into 2 separate parts was I feel if I can do my everydays and accomplish the goals that I set out, that are things that I have 100% control over, the outcomes won't matter nearly as much, because I feel that I've done everything I can do, and I won't leave it in the hands of the algorithm to determine whether or not I'm a success. All right, let's get into it. So within the first year of streaming, I've got 3 goals that I want to set out for myself, things I can control. The first of those 3 being I want to post at least 1 YouTube video a week. Now that doesn't mean shorts, that doesn't mean VODs, that means a full cut, title, thumbnail, all of that piece of content once a week. Second goal, I want to have at least 1 improvement from week to week on my videos. So, for example, week 1 to 2, it might be a better thumbnail. 2 to 3 might be better pacing on the video. Week 3 to 4 might be better lighting, because as you can tell, I've got natural light on one side of my face, but I wanted to get this video out there. I'm still learning. I think we'll just keep it rolling. My third goal, and kind of the bread and butter of this whole entire video, is I want to try to stream at least 3 times a week for at least 2 hours. Now that can be interacting with the community, playing personal games, getting film for videos, whatever it may be. But I want to try to keep that cadence of 3 streams a week for at least 2 hours. And for my 3 goals, the outcomes that are out of my control, I've got 3 things. First thing, 5,000 subs on YouTube. I don't know how lofty of a goal that is. So some people blow up, some people don't. But that's exactly my point about the whole things you can control and things you can't. I'm just going to keep it rolling, but that would be pretty cool to be at 5K. Second thing, I'd like to have 200 followers on Twitch. I think it's very cool, and I think we kind of lose sight on the internet a little bit about when you subscribes or follows or whatever it is. That's basically someone saying, "Hey, you're doing a good job. I want to keep watching your stuff in the future." And I think if I could have 50 to 100 people across both platforms say, "Hey, you're doing a great job, like keep the ball rolling," I think that would be really awesome. My third goal is I'd like to have at least 1 gifted sub on Twitch. I know that's kind of a weird thing to think. Why only 1? Why not 1,000 or whatever it may be? But like I was saying earlier, I think we kind of lose touch a little bit about what that really means. When someone says, "Hey, here's $5 or whatever the gifted sub rate is now," that says, "Hey, you're doing a great job making content. I love it. Here's my way of saying keep it up." Kind of a pat on the back, good work. I think that's extremely cool. And if I could get 1 person's gifted sub over the next 52 weeks, then I think this whole entire project will be a success. I'm planning on revisiting this video in about a year's time, right after the end of the challenge, to talk about lessons learned, maybe talk about my 52 improvements I made on each video and how, maybe compare the first and the last video. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do yet, but we're definitely going to talk about it. That's the end of the declaration. I hope this video ages well. I will see you guys on the morrow. Happy Wednesday. Peace.